Mark Carney just pulled back the curtain on the Liberal plan to crush free speech. And here's why every Canadian should be absolutely alarmed. Do you remember Bill C-63, the Online Harms Act, aka the Online Hate Speech Bill, aka the Free Speech Killer? Well, Mark Carney just made it crystal clear that his Liberal Party will be resurrecting this online censorship bill to tackle harms in the digital Wild West. So even though 85% of all mainstream media sources are subsidized by government funding, and 90% of all news consumed by Canadians comes from a subsidized source, Carney believes Canada needs more regulation to deal with what he considers disinformation and harmful content, because the Liberals also need to control what you can and can't say online. And if you step out of line, well, here's where things get a little crazy. Bill C-63 is disguised as a law to protect children. However, when you look under the hood, you will find that the Online Harms Act is the most dangerous piece of authoritarian legislation in modern Canadian history. Period. Under this bill, you can be fined up to $50,000 for hate speech by a Liberal-appointed tribunal at the Canadian Human Rights Commission. No jury, no appeal, just appointed political ideologues playing judge, jury, and executioner. They're also reviving Section 13 of the Canadian Human Rights Act, the same Orwellian provision that was scrapped in 2013 for being a censorship tool. It allowed the government to punish people not for what they did, but what they might say that could be considered likely to expose someone to hatred. Likely what you might say that could be offensive. Not proven, just maybe. And for this, you will be silenced proactively. The bill creates a Digital Safety Commission, which is a government body with the power to monitor your posts, control platforms, and demand takedowns at will. Think China's internet police, but here in Canada. A new criminal offense called offense motivated by hatred comes with a life sentence. Yes, life in prison for online speech that the government deems hateful. The bill also allows for retroactive indictments, so you better take down those old tweets or leave the country while you still can. And the best part is that they're going to crowdsource complaints. And if someone claims that your words harmed them, they could be awarded up to $25,000 for ratting you out. So now the most unhinged, perpetually offended woke activists can literally make a living off being triggered by your opinions, while you're bankrupted or jailed for sharing opposing views. If Bill C-63 gets revived by Mark Carney and passes through a Liberal government, this is what Canada will look like in the coming years.
But you've alleged to say, speak English? Or what's that effect?
Speak clearly.
Speak clearly.
No,
okay.
the gentleman's partially deaf.
Yeah, he can speak clearly.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even hear him.
No, and that's fine, and that's why we've just come to speak, because potentially someone could perceive that as a hate crime.
Why am I in cuffs? Because there's something he shared, then I shared.
Because someone has been caused, obviously, anxiety based upon your social media page.
So I'm actually being arrested.